Let me tell you, yeah, that is freaky. I'm not used to.
Yeah, just being boom.
That's like boom. What, Mom? Yes. No.
Around Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom, the Grand Canyon and Primeval World.
Stupid.
Stop at Frontierland, making and
Want to see if we could get a picture in front of the pumpkin?
Sure.
I think right here. And here is the part you are all waiting for. Yes, we are finally at Disneyland. There is my Mary Poppins Disneybound. We're wearing our celebratory pins on the lanyards. There's Walt's apartment above the fire department, but we are wearing our celebratory pins and the lanyards that we got for booking through Costco. Everybody, oh my god, we are finally here. And here is footage of the windows. Oh, I'm so excited. Hey. Cinderella. Yeah, there's got this. Looks like Peter's not working. Oh, so when you walk by it, it must move.
Yeah, it's a sensor or something. Actually gonna come out. Jesse and Buzz.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a bit more cool one too.
Oh, is this Princess and the Frog?
Yeah. Oh, this is just
This is a display.
And yes, it does freak you out to see the tinier castle at first, if I'm being honest.
Oh, well, you have to look it up on the app.
Actually being here where Walt and Roy and all these original Imagineers walked was absolutely mind-boggling. And I shockingly didn't cry walking down Main Street, but oh my goodness, what a... I can't even describe it. Seeing that partner statue in real life, I can't even describe it. All around this area are little statues and gorgeous flowers, obviously. I got a picture of said flowers. And also pumpkins that represent each land. I didn't realize that until after I had taken the second picture, and I realized there was a plaque underneath. Like, I didn't realize that it said Tomorrowland, Buzz Lightyear right there. And I love how they have one for Toontown, even though it wasn't open. And by the way, it's going to look amazing. I cannot wait to return and see what it looks like after the fact. And again, it's just a completely different vibe out there. Obviously, there's a lot more locals, and it's a lot more compact. But I urge you, if you are a theme park fan, if you are a Disney World fan, please try and get out to California at least once. It is very doable on a budget, and you will absolutely have a brilliant time. And yeah, so after taking these pictures, we went to Adventureland. We started on the Jungle Cruise because turns out while we got the Genie Plus Memory Maker, as I said in our first video, my mom could have qualified for Disability Access Service. It's something we're now really going to start paying attention to and looking into. But the way they do it out there, and this is why I'm so happy they're finally getting magic bands, is you have to scan your ticket, and then they give you a return time. You come back, you get scanned, you go through a different section of the line. Sometimes it's a lightning lane line, sometimes it's not. But it is
so... Oh, it's also... Another thing that's also different about Disneyland is that... and I found it the same way in Universal Studios Hollywood, too. A lot of the rides that have long wait times are not nearly as long. They might still be a little long, but they're not nearly as long as everything else. So that was really interesting. Obviously, this is the map to the Jungle Cruise. We eventually made our way onto Indiana Jones, loved it, and we eventually made our way to Pirates. We got a return time, and we ended up walking around a bit. We tried to see if there was anything to peek into Haunted Mansion Holiday. I cannot wait for you to see that footage. But we immediately got a return time back, and please enjoy Pirates. Mom, that's the Blue Bayou.
Okay.
It's kind of like Mexico in you know what I mean?
Oh wait.
I know they have a Monte Cristo.
This is home of the Monte Cristo.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, it was
Oh, I saw it. Yeah. Are you serious?
yeah, behind you.
Like, I wish that one was a big one. It's frustrating. You can't see it.
I don't have to come on. I don't think we saw it.
Early night, focus on the I just didn't know it now.
I'll yell at you. Well, later.
Yep. I just heard that.
He's red. Why not stop?
It's okay. It's a game. Catch it and keep the little
Make sure it's on the pipe. Or else not to the proper place. But keep a weather eye open, mates. And not tight.
Oh.
Davy Jones. Faster.
Hold on.
Too late to alter course.
That was a hell of a lot longer than the... Oh! I got wet. My mouth was slightly open. That was a mistake. Another drop. Another drop. Oh my God. Oh, that was a, yeah, that one was better.
That one wasn't better. What? The first part of
Now we're in the stuff we know.
don't take serious like that. No,
No fear have ye of evil curses, says you. Properly warned ye be, says I. Who knows when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure? Dead men tell no tale.
Look at the octopus.
Blasted pocket picking pirate. Lost in Mechanicur.
He'll be possible. See that. Over here.
A toast to Paris, and its many shining rewards. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink up and leave home show home. I humbly accept this magnificent treasure, and my reward for life villain, nasty,
And now we're back to the line. Incredible. But that's what we could see of Haunted Mansion Holiday. And at this point, we were getting a little hungry, and we were so mesmerized that we decided to go to Hungry Bear Cafe, because we've been trying to get Blue Bayou, but I'm going to get to that later. We've been trying to get Blue Bayou reservations and couldn't, so we went to Hungry Bear Cafe. This is actually a really good quick service, and I would recommend it. If it leaves for Tiana's, though, it's no big loss, in my opinion. We ended up then hopping into Galaxy's Edge, and we waited 65 minutes for Rise of the Resistance, and since you didn't get it last year, here's the point of view this year.
Incoming transmission from Ray.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Should you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. We have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pokhara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pokhara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. 9-Num and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poltan and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pokhara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General. Ready if you
Good. Airspeed sensor. Thank you, 9-Num. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative. Engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. More ships. Launch. tasked with getting you to Vakara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark.
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company. First order TIE fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Red 2, Blue 5, we gotta clear a path so transport can make the jump. They're all over us! I'm hit!
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue!
I'm trying, but...
We lost Blue 5! I'm gonna try to draw him away!
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready, you won't have much time!
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in a tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends and make this a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Little twig, get out there.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
No! This ship is now under the command of the First Order. Pull that up right over here. And then just leave it right here with the key inside and I'll take it.
Yep, Dad, not us.
You two join like my orange. Make room for everybody. Stand up. These pillars are vital for your long-term integrity.
Prisoners are secure.
Leave us.
Yes, General.
Enemies of the First Order. We will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We're needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
What you said, Mom?
Everyone else before they return.
Go to your color. Blue, red, gray, orange. Orange in the back.
Okay. This corridor to the Turbo West. Then head down to the escape pod base. Those droids are programmed to return you to Batu. Hurry and don't get caught. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
Recruits, for your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the turbo lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. A probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes to the prisoner.
Your cover is blown. Find an alternate route. Who picked these two droids anyway?
Attention, block bridge. Prisoners must see immediately. There they are! Fire! Take cover, recruits! This escape pod's just below us. Take the list down and we'll come in. Hurry! No, not up! I said down! Requesting everyone's mobilization.
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Personnel, abandon ship. I repeat, abandon ship.
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Escape pods came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
A little off target.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. 9-up, scan for his pod beacon.
4 escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so.
So we ended up going on Smuggler's Run, and my dad and I reclaimed our glory after failing as a pilot the last time, and then we ended up wanting something to drink, so we wound up at the Red Rose Tavern, which has amazing drinks and cold brew, and I got another free pin! Come on, who doesn't like free stuff? As you can tell, we are now deep into Fantasyland. We rode Pinocchio and Mr. Toads, and yours truly needs to really rewatch those movies. But just being in this area, it's also a lot smaller, so you're a little bit like, oh my god, what? But absolutely amazing and so worth it. Fantasyland there is gorgeous.
And it's, these rides though do go fast. You see that was pretty much a lot of the pictures I took on rides. So then we headed over to Storybook Canals, got a return time, got some more popcorn, which by the way, they don't refill them. You got to buy them each time. And so here's Storybook Land Canal.
Alrighty guys, good afternoon everyone. My name is Mark. I'll be your captain and storyteller for today's voyage. For your safety, please remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times, away from the edge and out of the cold, dark water, meaning please do not touch the cold, dark water throughout the ride, no matter how good it may feel on your skin. Parents, please watch your children. Children, please watch your parents. We don't want any unwanted stops today. Alright guys. Looks like our trip is off to a very good start because we have now just been swallowed whole by Monstro the whale. But don't worry though, because he will not be digesting us today. Instead, he'll be transporting us to a magical place called Storybook Land.
That's cool. Look at the miniatures.
Once upon a time, there lived a big bad wolf inside a big bad cave you'll find over to your left. And across the way on that island were the 3 little pigs that he wanted to eat. In order to hide from the wolf, each pig built a house. One made of straw, one made of sticks, and one made of wolf-proof bricks. And I'd like to remind everyone to keep your hands inside the boat, please. Alrighty guys, and over here to your left side is the quaint little English village where Alice lived. One golden afternoon, Alice chased the white rabbit down the rabbit hole, where they fell down, down, down into Wonderland, and things got curiouser and curiouser from there. But if Wonderland isn't your cup of tea, over here to your right is London Park, where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell sprinkled Wendy, John, and Michael Darling with pixie dust, and with the help of their happy thoughts, they all flew away to Neverland, where you never ever have to grow up. Straight ahead is Agrabah, city of mystery and enchantment, where local street rat Aladdin stole the heart of Princess Jasmine. Together with the help of their friends, they defeated the evil sorcerer Jafar, freed the genie, got married, and lived happily ever after inside the Sultan's palace.
Are you there Thursday?
Alrighty guys, talk about unbelievable sights. We're now making our way underneath the golden archways of Agrabah. These are the very same archways that Aladdin and Jasmine flew over, sideways and under, on a magic carpet ride to a whole new world. And straight ahead is the Cave of Wonders, where Aladdin perfected the genie and his lamp. Whoever holds Genie's lamp is going to be granted 3 wishes, no more, no less. And as we exit the Cave of Wonders, over to your right, you will find the Cottage of the 7 Dwarfs. And beyond the Cottage are the 7 jeweled hills where the 7 dwarfs mine for diamonds, rubies, and riches.
Right there. See the mine
And
thing
speaking
over
of
there?
riches, high above us to our left is the Prince's Castle, where he met and fell in love with Cinderella at the Royal Ball. But at the stroke of midnight, Cindy had to be rushed home because the fairy godmother's spell was broken. And as a result, her carriage turned back into a pumpkin along the way. And right over here to our left side is the hillside of quilted flowers. The arrangement was based on a 1933 silly symphony cartoon called Lullaby Land, and their rather small size can be attributed to a little bit of Neverland magic, thanks to Tinkerbell herself, guaranteeing that all the plants on this hillside will forever stay tiny and never ever grow up. That also made this one of the many favorite parts of master storyteller Walt Disney when the attraction first opened up way back in 1956.
That's a long time.
Straight ahead, next door to Mr. Mole's house is the home of the world's worst driver, J. Thaddeus Toad. But don't expect to find him inside Toad Hall at all, because Mr. Toad will most likely be inside his brand new motor car on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. And a little further down from Toad Hall is the Kingdom of Arendelle, home of Queen Elsa and Princess Anna. All her life, Elsa was told to hide her ice magical powers, until the night she fled high up into those mountains, and also used her powers to make herself that lovely ice castle. Once she decided to just let it go. Straight ahead is Alpine Village, home to local woodcarver Geppetto and his little wooden boy Pinocchio. And after Pinocchio's daring journey where he saved his father from the belly of Monstro, the Blue Fairy came down and granted Geppetto's wish by turning Pinocchio into a real boy. Speaking of wishes being granted, under the sea, Little Mermaid Ariel wished to become part of our world. Took her 3 days, but she eventually got her wish. So now she and Prince Eric live inside their lovely seaside castle. Over to your right. And to your left, beyond the waterfall, under the sea, is the underwater kingdom of Atlantica, which to this day is still being ruled by Ariel's father.
You can see the next thing we went on was It's a Small World, which, oh my god, and I'm not even talking about adding the Disney characters into them. It's just, what a work of art. Short wait, no issues whatsoever. This is what people saw at the 1964 World's Fair, alongside the animatronic for Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. Look, and then of course they've since added in California characters. As you can see, it to actually again witness history is a reason why I urge you to go to these parks. You are seeing firsthand what was originally seen. And don't get me wrong, there are some things that could use some updating, but this is, oh my god, this is unreal. Unreal. Just unreal. So after It's a Small World, we ended up going to get something to eat. We kept trying to get Blue Bayou. We couldn't get Blue Bayou. I'm going to have to stop because I did film a little thing for Three Caballeros right here. Hold on, please. But again, just beyond worth it. But we ended up at the Plaza Inn. Again, Disneyland Resort has amazing quick service restaurants. We wish we had known that there was that much food. But after that, we did Plaza Inn, and then we headed, after eating and relaxing a bit, and we looked around a little bit of the shops, because the Christmas shop was right there. We ended up heading into Tomorrowland. Again, everything is so close. But their Tomorrowland is kind of spread out. You can still see their people mover, which is not in operation. But you see, what's the word I'm looking for? Their Astro Orbiter's like right there. It's not up in the air. So it's close and then it goes out. So like it goes out into Space Mountain and the Finding Nemo submarine show. But everything at the front is together, like Star Tours and Astro Orbiter. This is the plaza. Like literally right there. It's not like ours where it's up in the air. And Buzz Lightyear. And we did Star Tours. We did Buzz. And then we were so tired. This was the first day of the heat wave. We hit that heat wave that everybody heard about. This is Pixie Hollow, by the way, while we were waiting in line for Buzz Lightyear. So we ended up heading back, walking across the street, and showering and calling it a night because we were going to Rope Drop California Adventure in the morning. See y'all for the next part.